Hello, everybody, and welcome to Behind the Eight Ball. This is a YouTube MGTOW page. For those of you who don't know what MGTOW is, it stands for Men Going Their Own Way, but since you found this video, you probably already have an idea of what it is. When I say men going their own way, what that basically means is men who are choosing not to live for the benefit of women and children anymore. We're doing our own thing, we're living our own lives, and we fucking love it. So, today, every MGTOW that I've ever heard of on YouTube has given their, what you might call their red pill moment. That is a moment when they take the lenses out of their eyes and start seeing through a clear filter. They start seeing the ridiculous, unfair, hypocritical double standards of American dating, the American legal system, and of feminism. So, a red pill moment is basically an aha moment when you start to see the world for what it is, and it is not male friendly, let me tell you that. So, today I'll be going over my personal one, and the thing is, once you have one red pill moment, they keep happening, which continues to reinforce why men are living the way they are, a lot of them, and a lot of men don't understand that they're actually MGTOWs, even though that they are. They don't recognize that, hey, I'm a MGTOW. So, today I'll be talking about my red pill moment, my first red pill moment. And that's when through someone who's very close to me, I experienced the terrible bias and the outright bullshit in the American divorce / legal system. So, let's call this person Bob. Now, Bob was married for, 26 years. And in 2008, his wife filed for divorce. And for those of you who don't know, sometimes the divorce court system can take quite a while. So it was months before anything was finalized. And what was all said and done, some of the things that Bob told me were absolutely disgusting. Excuse me. And what I mean by that is the back and forth of the lawyers was ridiculous. He was specifically told by his attorney that it would cost him around $5,000 to take his divorce to the court system because he thought he wasn't getting a fair deal from his ex-wife. So the lawyer of Bob gave him a rundown of judges in the area. And one after the other said, oh, you don't want this judge. This judge is a man-hater. You don't want this judge. This judge wouldn't hear your time of day. This is the ridiculous truth and bias of the divorce court system in America. If you get divorced and you're a man, you're going to get fucked. So it ended up being Bob did not get what was a fair share. And according to Bob, his ex-wife had said, nothing's 50-50. Boom. Explosion. Red pill moment. Am I right? Seriously, that is what you're going to have to deal with. His lawyer, Bob's lawyer, told him that all these judges are man-haters and you're going to lose. So Bob took probably what would end up being the cheaper way out and just settled for what the woman wanted. And in that moment, I realized that this is bullshit. What man would want to get married under this system? All these women who don't understand why men don't really want to get married anymore. There are millions of Bobs out there. That's the point of MGTOW, is to spread this kind of message. To say, men, you will get a raw deal. And if any woman out there doesn't understand why men don't want to get married anymore in the traditional sense, if you don't understand why, just talk to any man who's gotten divorced. And probably any man who's about to get divorced, because he's going to get screwed. If you turn the tables, ladies, would you really want to get divorced? Would you really want to get married under these conditions? I'm thinking you probably would not. Because it is a raw deal for men. So many man-hating judges. It is outrageous that society doesn't give two shits about what's going on. So that was sort of a vicarious experience in MGTOW, or in my red pill moment. Personally, for me, my relationships have also provided reasons not to get married or even consider a serious relationship. So, in all the relationships I've had, it's always been about the woman, right? She gets to pick this and that and this and that. And if you don't say the right thing at exactly the right moment, she's going to get mad at you, right? So, I have not wanted to be in a relationship in a long time, and I am drama-free because of it. So, I will get more specific as time goes on. But I just want people to understand, well, men understand why I'm saying this, but women really don't get it. Why don't you want to get married? Well, because we're going to get fucked in the ass by you and your lawyer and the judge that will probably side with you. In addition, guys, if there's a custody dispute, you are going to lose. Unless that woman, your ex, is a serious drug addict or fucked up in the head, you're going to lose your kids. And that is a really sad commentary on the nature of the legal system in this country. In addition, guys, if you're convicted of a crime, you're going to get more time than that woman who did the same thing as you. It's really funny how we talk about the different sentencing between black people and white people for the same crime, right? Well, the difference between a man and a woman is far greater than the difference in sentences between a black person and a white person, but nobody talks about it. And this kind of all accumulates into the point I'm trying to make is all the things I just mentioned, the legal system, divorce court system, even the criminal justice system. When shit happens to a guy, society doesn't give a shit, right? When a man is treated unfairly, no one bats an eyelash, right? But if something bad happens to a woman, oh my God, the world stops the world just comes to a grinding halt until we can figure out what happened to this woman and how do we stop it. Yet every day, millions of men are screwed over in this country by the criminal justice system, by the divorce court system, and no one gives a shit. Well, I give a shit, so I'm going to talk about it. Now, as time goes on, I'll be getting more specific with stories and opinions and specific issues that I will be going over. But today is just an introduction, and I want to ask if there are any women listening out there to this YouTube page or another MGTOW's page, would you sign up for marriage and subsequently divorced under this system? Would you do it? I don't think that you would. Now, the way it is right now, women have a great incentive to get married and then subsequently get divorced, right? Because everything is in their favor. So they have a great incentive to get married. That's why they're going to pressure you guys, right? Because they know, in the end, a lot of them do know what I'm saying is true, that they will get the benefit of the doubt. But if things were reversed, this country would be going nuts. Feminists would be going, oh my God, how can this be happening to women? But since it's happening mostly to men, honestly, almost exclusively to men, no one gives a shit. So that's my introduction to this whole. It's a lifestyle, and I live drama-free. I live more happily without having to deal with the bullshit of dating and women and feminism and attitudes. So, welcome to the forum, and or my YouTube page. And I'll be trying to do different segments, sometimes more lighthearted, sometimes more serious. So stay tuned, and I'll have some videos out real soon for you guys. Thank you.